Greetings, hello, Libra brothers and sisters. Hello. This is going to be a read for, hold on one second, bear with me. From the 26th until the 3rd of December. Wow. God, where did this year go? Anyways, you know me. Always got to make a couple announcements. And there's some beautiful people out there, some beautiful followers who absolutely, hold on a second, trying to adjust my lighting. Beautiful readers out there. When I comment on my comment page and tell you guys stories and things that are happening, they're not happening to me per se, right? They're happening to the people around me. They're happening to you. They're happening to the energy that's involved around us. And that's expected, right? So I like talking about these things. And as we should, right? Bear with me one second. Let me adjust my camera in a little bit more. Zoom in. I like the cards, so you don't care about me, nor do I, with regards to this read, that is. Anyways. So, what's some crazy energies? I mean, really crazy energies. And so I write some things, and I wrote some things that were very heartfelt for me, and very true about people coming to me, asking me for readings, free no less readings, and then when you give them the advice, they just go bonkers. This happens again and again, and some of you beautiful people out there have chimed in and said some wonderful things and showed your appreciation for me, and I hope you're doing that for every reader that you come in contact with, because it's so easy, right? I mean, it really is just so easy to disseminate, I'll say that again, to disseminate negative energy to the people around you. And as readers, and honestly, I'll say this again, and I know you guys hear me say this a billion times, I'm not a reader, nor do I believe in astrology. In fact, my research that I've been doing over the last 30, 40 days has yielded that there's absolutely no scientific information, anything that can substantiate astrology, mean anything else. If a person, and I said this, God, I said this months and months ago, if a person is born under the sign of Libra, and everybody tells you all the sun, rising, moon, and all this other stuff, and because it sounds really gimmicky, it sounds catchy, right, to say all these things. And I'm not saying nothing bad about astrology readers. I really not. I have some good people that are readers that believe in it, and those that don't. And one of those don'ts is me. But anyways, having said that, no scientific evidence at all to substantiate a Libra has any of the traits or anything else. And in fact, it was scientifically proven that if you say a Libra has this, and this traits, and this is how they act, and this is what they are, and this is what's going on, and potentially they are, scientists have proven that a person who's never read their astrology never will exemplify any of those traits ever. So shield yourself and your kids from that stuff, right? I mean, because once it's programmed into you that this is how you are, how you should act, and how you respond, you always will. You always will. And people get trapped in that. I mean, honestly, there's so much negative energy out there that you get trapped in that kind of stuff. And people can control and manipulate you. It's different with energy. For me, it's scientific based. It's not Hoboken magic, it's not tricks, it's not buffoonery. Tarot cards is a tool. This is energy, your energy, and you have no idea the amount of energy that you are. You can actually, it's measurable. It's measurable. And again, they've done studies at Yale, Harvard, every major institute regarding the body, the energy that the human body gives off, and watch the brain frequency and the brain waves, and as those frequencies were played, those forms of energy, source and sound, were played, watch the brain dramatically change how it thinks and what part of the brains are thinking and everything else. So these are tools. Again, these are tools. This is the energy. I'm the energy. and I feel that energy from you guys. So you have to understand, I don't put a lot into this. If I did this read and call it Libra, I do it because I love you. Do I believe that you're all Libras? Anybody's a Libra? In the sense that you were born during this month and this month. That's the only thing I believe about it. I don't believe any of you have narcissistic traits or bad traits or anything else, and all these other things that people want people to wish, because they say, here's the positive things about you, here's the negative things about you. It's baloney. Don't buy into it. Don't believe it. If you're going to follow me, don't buy into that stuff. All you astrology people out there, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It just isn't true. And you can't make me tell people stuff that isn't true. Oh my gosh, look at this. And while I was talking, right? I'm talking. And I'm talking about this stuff isn't true, right? And for all you astrology people out there, I'm sorry that you don't believe me or don't believe me. This Two of Cups right here represents not only a companion, but it represents a decision, right? A point in time in your life, and I'm not done shuffling, so how Spirit was chiming in as I'm telling you this little forte here. But I want every one of you to think twice about believing things people put on the internet, believing things that people put in YouTube videos or Facebook videos and stuff, because people want to sell things, people want to do things. And yeah, we all sell services. Tarot card readers, everybody sells readers. Astrology people, everybody sells services. Everybody wants to make a living, and there's a market out there for people who want to be a part of that. Don't designate the Blue-Eyed Emperor as a tarot card reader. Designate me as an energy reader, a healer, and I have the ability to manifest and see things far beyond, and you do too. You honest to God do. The other last thing I want to talk about is, again, don't give your power away. Don't give it away. I don't care. Don't give it away. Question. I get people question me all the time. What I also get all the time is, and I don't know that I'm liking this energy, is becoming the Blue-Eyed Emperor, who's the chief of divorces, because in 36 days, I've had 28 requests for divorce readings, proceedings, and how should people proceed. Regretfully, I've done it, but I don't like the energy around it. I'd much rather help people heal their relationships, unless you're absolutely getting beaten, cursed at, or being demeaned, or something else like that. Relationships are mendable. People are fixable. And when I say fixable, that means people can heal and change themselves if given the proper guidance and shown the proper solutions. Nobody can change without the benefit of education, without the benefit of rehabilitation. To discard people, and you know my feeling on this, right? When I first started my channel, my feeling has always been, no one's disposable. No one's disposable. People are not disposable. So unless people are doing malicious things to you, the answer for me is, don't call me up asking me for divorce. Well, I'll let you call me up and ask me for divorce proceedings and outcomes and everything else. And all these people out there know who you are and the accuracy in which I've foretold these things. The problem with me is that energy is just so draining. It is draining. I have people chase me down on Friday nights, on Saturdays, on Sundays, people chasing me down, trying to get me to get answers. When they know they're supposed to go to my booking page and book it. So I'm not going to be giving any more free reads out. I'm just not going to do it. I'm not going to give my energy out to that. Here's what I will do. If you buy a Blue Emperor shirt, you get a free reading. What? Wow. That's way more than I would normally charge you for a reading, right? Way less than I would normally charge you for a reading. And now you get not one, but the two things. The reason why I'm saying that is because I want people to spread the word and what Blue-Eyed Emperor stands for, right? Love and light, what that stands for, what the symbolism stands for, and my logo, our logo. And if people aren't willing to do that and spread the word, don't call me up. Don't chase me down on Saturdays and Sundays asking me to help you do this or do that, promote this and promote that. I can't do it. I'm not going to do it. My energy is precious. My family is precious. I love you all very dearly. But again, you come to me like this when you got money in your pockets. You're not helping John Doe down the street. You're not showing me a receipt of someone handing money to a homeless shelter or children's hospital. A lot of institutes that I give to, right? I mean, I'm not. You got nobody showing me that, but everybody's got their hand out wanting to read. I don't mind answering a few questions, and even that becomes exhausting. It becomes exhausting because you give, and it's a one-way twist. Having said that, I love you all. I wish you all a very merry Thanksgiving. My main laptop broke. Well, that didn't break. It just wouldn't boot up. I think it's the battery. I'm not sure, but they seem to think it's something else. Anyways, I took it into the shop yesterday. I won't get it back until Saturday or Sunday of this week. And having said that, it takes me a long time to upload a video. So I'm going to do a couple reads today. If you want readings, I can do them, but the posting of a video could be tough. And certainly I do emails, I do phone calls, Skypes, and everything else where you can watch the cards and everything else. So anyways, go to my booking page and check that out. Go to my community page for everybody on here. Go to my community page. Participate, contribute to conversation, right? What's on here? I mean, if you want entertainment, go watch Barney Fife, maybe RFD, or I Dream of Jeannie, although I do love I Dream of Jeannie, but that's the first thing I think of, and I was a little kid, I think, when that came out. But anyways, I still love that show. Guys, gals, love and light, I ask the universe, I ask my guardian angels, I ask my spirit guide to give energy to this deck to tell me I will do a Celtic cross. Give me the energies for my Libra brothers and sisters from the 26th to December 3rd. 26th to December 3rd. 26th to December 3rd. I don't know about anybody else, but I put up my Christmas tree yesterday, so when my kids come home from visiting, they can see their tree. I know it's early, but already got, I think, 90% of my Christmas shopping done. Not too bad for a single dad. Five of Cups energy. We'll talk about this in a second, right? Five of Cups energy here coming out for our overall theme for this reading is, and we'll talk about it in a second. Let me pull out the crossing of that, because again, one card doesn't mean nothing to me. Give blessing. What is the crossing energy of this? Crossing energy. Crossing energy here. Gosh. Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords. And I'm hoping, so let's talk about this right now, because I have two cards out, and they both say the same thing. And I cleanse my energy. I cleanse my energy. And what I'll do is I'll start over again. I'll cleanse my energy. I'll almost start over again, though, because I was talking about things that were kind of negative, about divorces and everything else. And here's my holy water. Spirit guides, please. Father, in the name of the Father, Son, Espiritu Santo. Son, in the name of the Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Please bless this table, my cards, and my reading. But this Five of Cups and Seven of Swords. So Five of Cups talked about somebody who just really cannot see the value in the things that are around them. There's like 2 cups left out of 3. And this particular reading, coupled with the Seven of Swords, which is the card of deception, the card of thievery, these two things together make this a powerful statement. This talks about energy where, with the Five of Cups, that there could be a love that's not providing you the things that you need anymore. It could be the symbolism I'm getting here is of a person who's not full, who's not whole inside, who's not whole. So for my Libra brothers and sisters, if you're not feeling whole right now, it's understandable, right? It's understandable. I talked about all that energy releasing and leaving in the 3rd week, and this is the 4th week now. But there's got to be residual, right? There's residual that actually comes out. So this energy, this Five of Cups here, I don't know if that's real or not. I don't know if it's real or not, because some of the people on here, some of the followers on here have been so badly damaged with the Seven of Swords, so badly damaged. And I'll tell you about this though, right? So the Seven of Swords is about someone that comes in while your back is turned, Sancho, or somebody else, right? Comes in your house and takes things that don't belong to you, your wife, your woman, your belongings, and a person who's trying to be sneaky about it. And look how he's looking backwards, right? He's looking back into the house after he takes the swords, everything he feels down, taking a second look back to go, oh my God, I left two of those swords there. Maybe I should go back and get those too, right? A person who's really just out there to just do bad things. The person I gave a reading to, a divorce reading to, Sunday, a good person, but she's not absolved of her wrongdoings. And when you come to me, don't think for a second you're going to go, oh my gosh, if I tell him this, I'll get a good reading. You're going to get what the reading gives you, because I know the energy. I know what you've done. It's like that movie, I Know What You Did Last Summer. Well, I know what you did last summer, the summer before that, the summer before that. And when you start telling me all the bad things that your mate is doing, not because you're telling me that, because I see you. I see you. You're just as guilty. And when I tell people that, people get all bent out of shape, all bent to hell, because no one wants to hear the truth about themselves. No one wants to hear the fact that what they're doing is now a chargeable offense to the universe. Right? A chargeable offense. You go, well, Lawrence, what do you mean by chargeable offense? Well, you got a card stacked up in your karma that won't let you get away from that card, right? If I draw, we're playing poker, and I give you 5 cards, and you go, oh my gosh, I want to take 2 of those cards back, and I want 2 more cards, please. You know how you do that in poker? You can say, I'll take 2. Well, the universe is, when you say I'll take 2 more, isn't giving you 2 more. You got to stick with the cards you have, the cards you dealt. Now, if I would have dealt, it would have been a different story, but you dealt those cards. So don't come to me asking for victories when I know that you're not pure. Come to me with truth. Come to me with honesty. Come with me with integrity. And this person, this female did. But I told her, I said up front, I said, listen, I know you're guilty. And she goes, well, I did this, and that, and the other thing. But people, I know it's hard to tell somebody something that you don't even know, and you're confiding in me. Your trust is kept. You don't know this person's name from shit and shine. It could be one of thousands of people. The moral of the story won't change regardless of the person. The moral of the story is, come with clean hands. Simple. You come to the Blue-Eyed Emperor, you come with clean hands. Don't come acting like your cloth, your cloak is clean. Because then that energy is going to go back on you again. And the cycle is going to happen over and over again. And not only will you not be victorious, and again with this person, I said, listen, here's what you got to do. And she goes, well, my attorney's never told me to do that. Why does an attorney want to tell you how to fix the problem? Ask yourself that question. Because they want to keep charging you. I charged this person nothing and gave her advice, sound advice, that absolutely should result in a victory. And I pulled the 6 of Wands, right, which is the card of victory, right? It's the card of being victorious. But I also told her, I pray and I bless your ex-husband to be, because you're not guiltless in your actions, just as he wasn't. And my victory card, well, isn't her victory, it's the kids' victory. It's the kids finding resolve to a situation where arguing and everything else is going on. I'm going to take these cards back. I just blessed my table and stuff. I'm going to go again. I'm going to do this for you one more time. So please bear with me, Libra brothers and sisters. This energy is true. Marco, Gabriel, and Michael, I ask you please to bless my cards, bless my table. Bless my cards, bless my table. Bless this reading, bless me, so that my reading, my energy is true. The universe is telling me right now, deception will not be looked on lightly. Even if you're in trouble, if you did something wrong, you're leaving somebody, you're arguing with somebody, don't make yourself seem guiltless to people. Don't make yourself seem guiltless, because you allow people to do things to you if you yourself are not a participant in doing things to them. Remember, vibration, energy. Vibration, energy. When you lower yourself, you're down in the dirt, just like they are. Don't come. Marco, please give me guidance, love, and light. Give me spiritual guidance. Give me energy. Have Source connect with me, please, so that I can pull cards for this Celtic cross. Spirit guide. What is the source of the issue? Source of the issue today? Whoa, 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 whoa. Good grief, you're not going to believe this. You're not going to believe this. You see me shuffle that. Guess what? Five of Cups. Five of Cups popped out. Exact same spot. Blessed, shuffled it up. Card popped out. Exact same spot as the source of the problem. A person not feeling whole. Maybe has deceived me. The crossing energy this time, though, is the Hermit. Is the Hermit. It makes sense, right? Second time in a row, Libra brothers and sisters, take heed of my message, my words. They will not mislead you, misguide you. This Five of Cups represents I'm sorry, bear with me. This Five of Cups represents a feeling of despair. A feeling of despair. Some of you, maybe many of you right now, are feeling this sense of despair because it's around the holidays and stuff, and you're feeling, oh my gosh, this is alone, someone cheated me, I gotta go find somebody, I want to be with somebody before the holidays. Don't do it. I'm going to be by myself for Thanksgiving. My sons don't come back till the day after. But then again, we've been doing this, me and my ex have been doing this for years, right? Where we take turns with the holidays and stuff. So it's my turn to let my kids be with her on Thanksgiving Day. When they come back, we'll have the exact same Thanksgiving here. Time, the day doesn't mean nothing. The people mean everything. Remember that. This card, this energy here, this Five of Cups, again, someone feeling despair, someone feeling not full, not whole, not satisfied. And the Hermit's taking this deep look into the abyss, wondering, what have I done? Where do I go? What's happening? Why is this happening? It's a point of reflection, thinking back on all the past. You should be reflecting on all the things that have happened to you over this time and what lessons you learned, because in our own community, the energy is people that I've counseled, lengthy, no charge, free, and I don't have to want to keep having to say the word free, lengthy, gave good guidance, sound guidance. You couldn't get guidance like this if you went to 5 psychiatrists, 25 readers, and people turn around still crying, still belly aching about past love. And I just almost choked there. You know why I almost choked? Because I can't believe it my damn self. People stay with bad people because it's easy. It's easy. It's easy. Say it. Say it to yourself out loud 5,000 times. Look in the mirror and say, I'm staying in this crap place, and I keep talking to the blue-eyed emperor about this stuff over and over and over again because it's easy, because he'll just listen to me. No, I'm not going to listen to you anymore. Not because I don't want to, not because I don't love you. Because how many times can you get counseled on the same advice? This is the energy. Not all of you are going to experience this. But I feel a lot of people are feeling not whole, not complete. Something is missing in this puzzle right now. This isn't 2020. This isn't the 2020 prediction I read for you guys, which you should go check out. I am going to be doing December's months, a month-long read for December. Very detailed. I'm being told that it's going to be very accurate, just like everything else. But you can't listen, people. You can't pull the same cards out over and over again by luck. Not when there's 78 of them, and I just shuffled again. The next card out. Next card out is, I call this part of my, the illumination. The illumination of the things that are going on and why they're going on. I haven't looked at these cards. They're face down. You can see my hands. This card right here. Temperance. Temperance. You people, and the people I talked to on Saturday, and maybe this is residual energy, and I do apologize for the rest of my Libra brothers and sisters if this is not affecting you. However, people, Libra brothers and sisters, you're still quick to react, quick to attack. Hear what I said? Quick to react, quick to attack. I gotta turn my fan off because of my asthma. It's making me coughing. Temperance is needed here. The lack of temperance, I want people to stop feeling as if you're alone when you have all of us here. You certainly have had the benefit, the value out of me being here for you to answer all your questions and tell you that these things are happening. Learn to temper yourself. Learn to stop letting people control your emotions. People, what more can I do or say to you that will ring sense? This on that whole card, because you're letting other people control you. They say things to you and you just go in your room and you're just like, oh my God, I'm damaged goods. Oh my God, I'm never gonna have nothing because they said that. I feel bad about myself. I feel guilty about myself because someone said I did things that I really didn't do. And this Hermit card is now the mood that you're in, is now the position of life that you're in. You're now putting yourself back in the hole, back in the ditch, back in undercover again because people are telling you things and you're so gullible that you don't believe in yourself. You don't believe in the source energy, the source power, the power of this reading provided to you, the guidance of this reading provided to you, that you allow people to manipulate you like pawns on a chessboard. And for that, I'm sorry. Temperance is what you need. You need to take in information from people. If people say hurtful things to you, take it in. Take it in. Absorb it, and then let it go. Someone calls me a dumbass. What? They did. Guess what? They really did. It was my family member that I gave money to. And he's probably, my cousin's probably going to kill me right now, but we worked everything out. But the problem is, when people say things to you, and we talked about this in my last video, you can change that. You can change that energy field around you. What is in the near future was in the recent, actually this came out, Ace of Cups. I'll just show it to you now. Yep, Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups come out in the recent past position because that is something, right? You want that new love. I promised you that new love. It's going to come. But every time you let people uproot you by things they say or do, and people, why do you keep asking me, should I let this person back in again? After you just complained that this person cheated and took your money and all this other stuff, why do you keep asking me over and over again, can this person come back, Lawrence? Will this person come back, Lawrence? I'm going to tell you, I'm not going to read for you. That's what I'm going to tell you. I'm not going to read for you. If you ask me that question, I'm not going to read for you. You want me to bring somebody back and manifest somebody back for you and have you go through that whole deal again and mistreat you and all this other stuff? I can't be a party to that. Come on, people. How do you see yourselves? How do you see yourselves, Libra brothers and sisters? You'll be in the pain that you're in for the fact that you created the pain for yourself. People don't create it. You do. Oh, again, just as I told the person yesterday. God, I feel like this is her energy just bleeding over. victorious. Six of Wands, a card of victory, right? Coming in. This is how you see yourself. You see yourselves as ultimately being victorious, wanting, needing, having to feel victorious. And what we have in the near future, like I said, near future is the Ten of Cups that popped out, right? That's an abundance of love. That's that mystical, magical nanny kind of love that you wanted to have and wanted to get and put all that stuff into perspective. The key thing here is to make sure that you're not forgetting, right, the key components to this victory, this abundance of love and complete happiness. It's directly related to the fact of the Five of Cups, this feeling of not being whole, allowing people to manipulate, control, because you don't have the temperance to understand the difference between the two, right? So everybody controls you, and you stand here, sitting here with the Hermit, wondering why? Why does it keep happening? Why does it keep happening? People, I mean, come on, even in school, and that's why you may ask me, why does Lawrence always say things 3 times? Well, they say if you say it 3 times, you commit it to memory, but you commit it to your long-term memory, not your short-term memory. So tell me, how does Libra, how does Libra feel, and what are they fearing right now? What are you guys fearing right now? What is it you're missing? What is it you're lacking? What are you feeling that you need in your life right now that's making you so... The Hangman. You're afraid. Your fear is that you're going to be caught in this position again where you're standing there doing nothing while everybody else is passing you by, lollygagging around, and you're stagnant. I told you, all these cards are making sense to me. The Hermit, the Hangman, looking, waiting, watching, wondering. Stop looking, stop waiting, stop watching, stop wondering, and get out there and do something. I had a gal, approach me. I didn't approach her. She approached me and says, "Hey, how you doing? Blah blah blah." She started up a conversation, and next thing you know, she gave me her number. And this was yesterday afternoon. And she's not a follower. She's not a follower of here. And it was an odd circumstantial introduction at the store that she walked up to me. The interesting thing about it is that there was absolutely zero fear in her eyes. Wait, she's not a Capricorn. Wait, maybe she is Capricorn or Scorpio. One of the two. I haven't done my reading yet, so I don't know how that's going to pan out. But she seemed very nice, very nice, very wonderful person, and very calm and very matter of fact, and I like that. Libra brothers and sisters, men and women, you guys need to do the same thing. Be approach and allow yourself to be approachable, because your energy gives off this. It either gives off a shield, don't come in, or a magnet, and draws people in. You're powerful. You're very powerful. But that back and forth energy that you guys give, always trying to make things make sense with that balance of scales, always trying to make everything make some logical sense. How do people see you, Libra brothers and sisters? Page of Pentacles. This is how people see you. As a person who may or may not be serious about things, that may or may not come with an offer that's meaningful. I'm getting this person looking with this pentacle, looking at the peacock. He's holding the offer in his hand. Look at that. He's holding the offer in his hand, but he's checking out this other bird. Another name for woman. Check thing. Right? So whoever this person is sees you, acknowledges your presence, but they see you as somebody that they can look past or beyond. Right? Like, even if you were dancing around and dolling all up, there's another peacock in the background that is wearing everything that makes him excited. The colors are exciting for him, and he can't take his eyes off of that. And now he's holding that offer that he was going to give to you, kind of like, oh, maybe I should look at this other thing. Be receptive. Be receptive to love, to offerings, and be the person to go seek what you want. Rather than everybody in this whole freaking world waiting to be found. What would I say? Found? Go find. Go find. Right? Go find. Go find yourself. Go find yourself by finding someone else yourself rather than waiting to be picked and chosen. Right? There's no glory in that. Will someone pick me? Oh, well, it makes me feel special. No. Someone picked you, and you said yes because you're flattered by it, but ultimately what you get is something that doesn't even resonate with you. And you just got yourself in another lump of crap shit because people always just want to be chosen and picked. They don't want to chase. What happened to this wonderful world of life and energy that we learned to sit and wait for something to fall in our laps, to fall on our phone, and someone just to go, oh my God, it's bound to be in this app. It's bound to show up. Maybe someone out of my past will just text me. Why ain't they texting me? What is my hopes and dreams for Libra brothers and sisters? Hopes and dreams. Hopes and dreams. Hopes and dreams. Wishes. Great wishes. What are your wishes? Talk to me about wishes. Wishes. Spirit guide Marco. You guys have been beautiful. Wishes. Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords. And this wish, right, when I say what are your wishes, the wishes are, and the Ten of Swords coming out on this, when I say wishes, your wishes that you really want people or feel that people, and Libra, you're king and queen of this stuff. Everybody's not against you. It's not a big conspiracy theory. Not everybody's out to hurt you. And every time you think this and go into these dark places, these dark holes in the pits in the backs of your minds, this Ten of Swords will come about. Be fearful. When I say this is your wish is that you don't want this anymore. You don't want the pain. You don't want anything. You don't want anybody else to hurt you. Of course you don't. Of course you don't. But again, you take these things and what people say and you take it to the darkest places of your minds and you don't let go of that. And it breaks you. It breaks your spirit, breaks your mind, breaks your soul. And don't act like it doesn't matter to you. Don't say, oh, it doesn't matter to me. That doesn't make you a strong person. It doesn't make you a strong person. It doesn't make you invincible to the reality of the situation. What does is your ability to have temperance, your ability to hold off processing this information as needed internal information with set expectations. Don't do that. Don't do that. Just because you hear someone says something to you, doesn't make it true. Only you can. Only you do. What is the outcome overall for my Libra brothers and sisters? What is the outcome? What is the outcome? What is the outcome? Nine of Pentacles. I told you, amongst all this crap is all bound up in here. It's all this Five of Cups. I don't see the worth. I don't see the value. I don't see this stuff changing because it doesn't change overnight. You're not baking bread. You're baking a lifetime of reprogramming. And I'm telling you, folks, I'm telling you people, you gotta start listening to the megahertz. I don't want people chiming in, telling people on my channel what doesn't because they have some other belief or they want to share some other cultist thought about anything else. Don't tell people that. What needs to happen for the Libra brothers and sisters on here is that you need to listen to the reverberation of various frequencies. Go look up and Google vibrational chart. Vibrational chart. Each vibration scientifically has been proven to affect a certain part of your body, even down to the genetic, the DNA, the molecular, the cellular level. It's done. Libra brothers and sisters, in summarization, I'm telling you, get out of your heads, stop being miserable, Stop creating your own pitfalls for yourself. Learn temperance. Don't let people control your lives by words and things and anything else. Don't let people predetermine what you are, how you're going to act or respond because someone said your astrology, your horoscope says that this is how you're going to be, this is what how you're going to be, and this is what you're going to be based on the stars aligning themselves. There's no scientific proof ever about the stars and the planets aligning themselves to make you act, behave, certainly not predict the future. Not even as much as a minute from now. Don't buy into it. Don't believe it. I love you lots. As always, I send you love and light, hopes and dreams. Stand strong and we'll stand together. My name is Lawrence, and I'm the Blue-Dyed Emperor. Till next time.